You don't have to stay awake for this. You don't have to remember any of it. We are going to walk through a library tonight. A slow walk, one that asks nothing of you at all. The doors were locked hours ago. You don't have to think about that. Nothing out there needs you tonight. The city can have the dark streets. The city can have the whole long night if it wants it. In here it is warm and it is still and it is very, very quiet. There is a soft chair at the end of the reading hall under a green shaded lamp. You may sit in it whenever you like, or you may walk a little way with me between the shelves at the pace of someone with nowhere to be. You can close your eyes at any time. The library will still be here. The library does not need you to read it. The library only needs to be quiet around you. The hall we are standing in is the oldest room in the library. Older than the city's name for the street outside. The tables are dark oak, worn pale down the middle, where 100 years of hands and elbows and open books have rested. Look at the lamps, one on every table, evenly spaced, each with a shade of green glass. They are not bright. They were never meant to be. A reading lamp is meant only to make a small warm pool, just enough for one person, one open book, and the quiet circle of paper in front of them. No one is at the tables tonight, but the lamps are still lit. The library keeps a few of them burning all night, every night. Partly so the night watchman can find his way, and partly, I think, for no reason at all, or for the kindest reason there is, which is that a warm lamp left burning in a quiet room is a gentle thing, whether anyone is there to read by it or not. We will leave them lit as we go. We will walk on into the shelves, and the small green lamps will keep glowing behind us, holding the reading hall warm and ready, the way they always do. We are walking into the shelves now. Did you feel the room change? The reading hall was wide and open. The shelves are close and tall, and they fold the quiet in around us. Look up. The shelves rise far higher than a person can reach, up and up past two narrow iron galleries into a soft brown dark near the ceiling. There is a rolling ladder on a brass rail, parked and still. It will not be needed tonight. Run your eyes slowly along one shelf. The spines are every color a book can be: dark red, deep green, faded gold, the soft brown of old leather, the grey of cloth that was once blue. Each one is a thing someone made. Each one took someone a long time. And now they all stand here together in long, quiet rows, leaning very slightly on one another, resting. You do not have to read any of them tonight. You do not have to choose. It is enough, I think, simply to walk between them, to be a small, warm, moving thing in a tall, still room full of finished, resting books. There is a sound in here that you may not have noticed yet. Stand still and listen for it. It is the sound of a great many books, all together in a still room. It is almost no sound at all. It is the faint settling of paper, the soft give of old bindings easing as the building cools. Now and then, from somewhere in the stacks, a single quiet tick, a shelf or a board letting go of the last of the day's warmth. You do not have to listen hard for it. In fact, you cannot listen hard for it. It is the kind of sound that only arrives when you have stopped trying to hear it. It is the sound a library makes when it thinks no one is listening, which is to say, the sound of a room full of paper quietly resting. And there is the smell too. Old paper and old cloth and a little dust and the faint sweetness of leather. It is the smell of patience, the smell of things that were made carefully and have been kept carefully and are in no hurry to be anywhere else. Breathe it in slowly once and let it go. The library is not going anywhere. Neither are we. There is one other person in the library tonight. The night watchman. We will not disturb him. We will only see him once, from a little way off. There he is, at the far end of the long gallery, walking his slow round. An older man, a soft lamp in his hand, in no hurry at all. He has walked this round a great many times. He knows every aisle, every turn, every place where a floorboard speaks. He is not really watching for anything. Nothing ever happens in a library at night. That is rather the point of his job, to walk through all these quiet rooms slowly, so that the quiet has someone in it. He pauses now at a shelf. He straightens a single book that was leaning. A small kindness done for no one in an empty room after midnight. And then he walks on, and his soft lamp goes with him, and the gallery behind him settles back into the dark. We do not know the watchman. We never will. That is not part of tonight. But it is a gentle thing to share a vast, quiet building with one other unhurried soul, each of you keeping your own slow company with the dark. Through this doorway is a smaller room, the map room. The shelves in here are not for books. They are wide and shallow, long drawers stacked one above another, each one holding old mats laid flat. One drawer has been left a little open, just enough to see inside. There is a map in it, hand-drawn a long time ago on heavy paper gone the color of weak tea. It is a map of a coast. We do not know which coast. The names along it are in a careful old hand, half of them for places that have been renamed since, or have quietly stopped being places at all. There are small drawings in the empty sea, a ship, a curl of wind, a creature that the mapmaker had heard of but never seen. No one is going anywhere by this map tonight. It has finished being useful. But it has not finished being beautiful, and it has not finished being kept. It lies flat in its drawer, in the dark, in the still map room, a whole patient coastline folded into one sheet of soft old paper. We will slide the drawer gently shut. We will let the coast sleep, and we will walk on. Look at the lamp on the table beside us. We have come far enough into the stacks now that this is the only lamp left. It is a small one, a reading lamp with a shade of green glass, exactly like the ones in the Great Hall. It makes a soft, warm circle on the dark wood, just large enough for one person and one open book and nothing else. Everything outside that circle is allowed to be dark now. The high shelves, the far aisles, the rooms we have walked through and the rooms we have not. All of the day you have already lived. None of it needs your light tonight. The lamp is only for here, only for now, only for you. If you would like the lamp off, it will go off, and the dark of the library will be soft and complete and kind. If you would like it on, it will stay on, warm and low and patient, a small green-gold circle in a vast, quiet building all the way through the night. Either is right. The library does not mind. The library has held readers in the lamplight and sleepers in the dark, and it has been quiet and gentle with all of them. In the corner of this room, there is a small iron staircase. It spirals down, tight and narrow, into the lower stacks. The lower stacks are where the library keeps the books that are asked for least. Not because they matter less, only because they have already been read by everyone who needed them, and now they are resting. Listen to the stair as we step onto it. Each iron tread gives a small, soft, settling sound, not a loud sound. The sound iron makes when it has held a great many slow footsteps and expects to hold a great many more. Down here, the ceiling is lower. The shelves are closer. The light is dimmer and warmer, and the quiet is somehow even deeper than the quiet upstairs. The particular hush of a place that is rarely visited and is perfectly content to be that way. We will not go all the way down tonight. We will stop a few steps in. It is enough to stand here on the worn iron, halfway between one quiet room and another, and feel the whole patient library holding still around us. Let us be quiet for a moment. Let us not narrate. Just the tall, still shelves. Just the one small lamp. Just the dust, turning slowly in the warm light, going its slow drifting way. Just you, here among the books, being kept quiet. Just me, here in the aisle with you, being kept quiet too. Just the old library, doing what a library has always done. Nothing has to happen now. Nothing is going to happen now. That is the gift of the Midnight Library. Every book here is already written. Every story is already finished and shelved and resting. There is nothing left to do tonight but be quiet among them. At the end of this aisle, there is a tall window. We have not seen the outside of the night for a while. Look up through the upper panes. Stars. The first of them anyway, above the dark roofs of the sleeping city. They are very still. The library is still, and the books are still, and the stars in the high window are still too. So far away that nothing in here and nothing out there can hurry them. They will keep us company all night. The watchman will finish his round and begin another. The lamps will burn low, but the stars in the top of the window will still be there at the deepest hour and the hour after that. You do not have to watch them. You can close your eyes. The stars will not mind, and neither will the library. They will both keep doing the quiet thing they are doing, whether you are watching or not. This is the first hour of our long night together. The library will keep its quiet long after this chapter ends. It does not need us to stay awake for it, but we will keep walking anyway. In the next chapter, we will leave the reading hall behind and follow the long gallery, where the shelves run on further than the lamplight reaches. We will be there in a few minutes, or longer. There is no hurry. There is no hurry anywhere in this library. If you have fallen asleep already, thank you. If you are still awake, thank you. Either is exactly the right thing to be doing. The library does not mind. The library has never minded. Stay between the shelves with me. We have a long way to walk, and nowhere we have to be.